Hello there everyone, a very warm welcome to you. Welcome back to this channel called Data Purge, and my name is Nick. Now a lot of you might be already aware we run a slightly larger channel, a retro gaming and gaming channel called Jenkin, if you want to check that out if you haven't already. This is a slightly smaller one where we can look at other things which don't affect that, like top 10 lists and that sort of thing. Now, building up a channel from scratch is a huge task. As time goes on YouTube, it gets harder and harder and harder. And now we're starting this second channel. It's been a bit of an eye-opener to me, as you put up a video and only a few people watch and just gradually build it up. But that's just the way it is. YouTube is very popular, and you know, there's a lot of competition, especially if you monetize the videos, where this channel isn't quite monetized as of yet. Now on my other channel, Jenkin, we've sort of planned 2 weeks in advance. This one's a bit more reflective of that. It is monetized, but at the moment it's not in a case you can make money from it. You need thousands and thousands of views. Lots of small YouTubers do monetize their channels as a little bit of extra additional income to just gradually build up, and you do get something back when you know that you're gradually building, going in the right direction. So it's like pocket money, really. Now recently I woke up and signed on to the main channel. If you're a YouTube creator, you might experience something similar there, where a lot of the videos have been demonetized, so removed from the monetized system. So although you've taken time to make them, you can no longer make money from them. And the reason given is that the video was not suitable to all advertisers. What? So examples, they thought it was either bad language involved or violence, or the videos of a nature that they didn't want their brand associated with. Now I haven't got any videos like that. I deliberately don't use any bad language. You know, I don't put up threatening videos or political videos, anything like that, which are controversial. I understand YouTube just run a big algorithm, and if your videos got knocked, well, that's just tough luck. So algorithms never work perfectly, do they? So fair enough. So how would one appeal this decision? Because if it's an algorithm, you've got to have a way of appealing. I'll put up some graphics about this as well, because I have a number of videos a bit oddly affected. I'm still scratching my head to see why, because if you're being knocked down even before you start, you think, YouTube, why should I even bother? It's a bit of a body blow. So yeah, so you can appeal the decision. Well, so the thing said. So that's what I did. So I clicked on the first button and it said, yeah, abusive language, things like that. So it's just generic and not necessarily saying it's definitely got that in the video, but that's what the algorithm has picked up. So what screen did I come to? Which I'm sure a lot of you that run your channels come to. It said here, unable to review videos until they have at least 1,000 views in the past 7 days. Well, none of my videos are going to have that. You need quite a large channel to get 1,000 views straight away. That's unacceptable. Why have YouTube done that? I'll tell you why they've done it. Because they know this algorithm is going to hit so many channels, a lot of them, or so many videos, a lot of them unfairly. They just will not have the manpower to manually check all these videos. So you think, right, okay, so I had a sizable amount not demonetized. I'm not doing this as a living at the moment, so I'm not losing hundreds and hundreds of pounds. Larger channels have a big significance, but you know, if you're gradually building, it does affect you. You think, forget you then, YouTube. I'm going. Why should I bother? So appealing them is not doable for me, because I'm not going to get 1,000 in 7 days unless something absolutely crazy happens. Now, I can see why YouTube had to implement something, because apparently they've been losing a lot of advertisers leaving the platform because they're seeing their videos, their adverts automatically coming up on inappropriate content they don't want to be associated with. So YouTube have got to stop that flow. What have they done? They've brought in this algorithm, and it's clunky, it's not very good. And I'm sure they'll work on it, but for the individual right at the bottom of this whole thing, trying to make ends meet or make money, is absolutely disastrous. I've seen on Twitter people have got pages and pages and pages of videos that have hit. I've just got a dozen or so. So if I can't appeal it, rather than leave YouTube, what am I going to do? I mean, I'm not sure I think YouTube is losing its effectiveness as a money-making platform for content creators gradually. That's why they're going to other sites like Patreon to get donations, that sort of thing. So whether that's the future for me, I do not know. So what can I do in the meantime if I can't appeal? I try to have a look at the videos to see how this algorithm is actually caught them. One of them is a Ghostbusters video. Whether it's linking into key search words like the undead or the dead, something like that, so I might have to dumb it down. This is bad. I mean, the good thing about YouTube used to be that anyone could put a subject on, no matter how controversial. Right of free speech, you could, to a degree, you can't disseminate hate, but you could talk about anything. It's a whole thing. Now, as soon as it gets homogenized and that's brought back into really regulated, everyone's going to be doing the same thing, a bit like the modern day gaming market, where the same games come out each year rather than the retro ones, which I prefer, where you've got all different subjects and everyone's more rewarded and it's more exciting and inventive. So I don't want it to go down that single robotic route. But anyway, looking at the videos, I had a 2-week roundup. So every 2 weeks I look at all the videos I've done on that channel, njenkins7, and try and assess what are the best videos. I don't know why that, I've looked all the way through that, I don't know why that's been flagged. There's an older video on the Commodore Amiga called The Battle of Medway, where essentially it's an arcade conversion of a vertical scrolling shoot 'em up. There's search words like battle, war, fighting, whether that needs to be taken out because the advertisers don't want to be associated with war or violence. So that rules out all your Grand Theft Auto games being monetized, doesn't it? Very, very bizarre. Now these two I can see, which I can do something about. It's a bit too late for me to... These videos are pending, I haven't gone live with them, but it's a bit too much for me to delete them and then re-upload them with different names. It takes about 3 or 4 hours, so I'll let them go. They probably would have made $1, $2 anyway. One is Drive Club. It's called Hot Laps. Oliver's Landing Hot Laps, I think. So whether this might not definitely be the case, but whether it's the algorithm has got onto hot laps and thinks it's something to do with lap dancing, things like that, and flagged it. Click on appeal, hasn't got 1,000 views, so I won't be able to appeal it. And you won't be able to appeal private videos if you got those, because they're not going to have views anyway. So that's something I can work on. The other one, similar, Drive Club again, the racetrack's called Italian Stallions. Whether they think that's something a bit rude, possibly the case, that's as well. And there's a few other ones as well where maybe the search things are there. So although this is disastrous for a lot of people, it's something potentially, and first of all I thought it was just something on me, but it's a lot of people who's been hit throughout the YouTube categories. Apparently this has been happening for a while with other categories, but it's only just recently hit on gaming. So it's something I can work on, but if you're doing it as a full-time living, which I'm not at the moment, it's a bit like going to work, putting in a full day's work, and not knowing if you're going to get paid or not, unless you watch every single word you say. So if you've been caught up in this, tell me what you think. Is it bad? Is it good? Is it long term? Is it going to be good? And we'll see. But it's a bit of a body blow. It makes it 10 times tougher for new channels to build up. It used to be that any channel could set itself up and monetize straight away, which lent itself a bit to fraud, where fraudsters were uploading other people's videos and monetizing them straight away, and then YouTube raised the threshold that you need 10,000 views first of all, and I thought that was a good thing. So that stamped that out. So they try and think about things. They had to do something, but this algorithm needs some work. So yes, let me know what you think about that. Agree, disagree, and next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.